Gautam Buddha said, "You can't walk the path until you become the path yourself." If we only understand this one line, we can know everything. To understand this, be till the end of this video, and after this story, we will understand the deep meaning of this saying. People ask, "I can't seem to concentrate, what I should do? I want to calm my mind but unable to do so." Let's understand this by a story. Once many disciples were listening to their teacher, a Buddhist monk, on controlling our mind. One disciple asked the monk, when anyone feels thirsty and when he drinks water, then his thirst is quenched. But why does this never happen with meditation or concentration? When we all do meditation or concentration exactly like you said, then why does someone attain it earlier or later or sometimes never? The monk said, "Tomorrow someone invites us for breakfast, I will give you the answer there." The next morning, both of them go to a rich man's home, who has invited them. The rich man's wife gives food to both of them along with the rich man. The rich shouted, "This is absolutely tasteless waste food. How did you make it?" The rich man's wife says sorry to the monk about food. All of them have their food, but the monk left 2 chapatis there only and asked her to pack these 2 for him. So both of them, the monk and the disciple, went away. On the way, the monk asked the disciple, "How was the food?" The disciple said, "The food was tasty, I liked it." The monk said, "What else?" The disciple replied, "What else? I lost my appetite and I have become satisfied." The monk said, "If food was tasty, then why didn't that rich man find it tasty?" The disciple said, "Yes, I can't understand the same either. Please tell me about it, my lord." The monk said, "For now, come with me. We will talk it later." After walking for a long time, a very poor man came in front of them and said, "O Lord, please help me, I have been hungry for 3 days, I haven't eaten anything. Please give me something to eat." The monk gives that man those 2 chapatis which he had packed. After seeing those 2 chapatis, the poor man's eyes become full of happiness and tears. He was eating those and saying thanks to the Almighty for those 2 chapatis. After eating, he said thanks to the monk. The monk asked that man, "How was the taste of the food?" The poor man replied, "Taste? What taste? It didn't have any taste. There was only life and God Himself in those foods." After this, he went away, and the monk said to his disciple that, "See, have you noticed, the food was the same, but the rich man didn't find it tasty, whereas you find it tasty and you like it. And this poor man didn't find any taste in this, whereas he saw that superpower, that God and life in it." This shows that there is a difference between the satisfaction of the person and the food. The rich man got no satisfaction, you got little satisfaction, whereas the poor man got infinite satisfaction. Exactly the same happens in terms of meditation and concentration. The more someone got thirst, the faster they made the path for enlightenment. On this the disciple said, "That I understand now, my Lord. But I still do not understand why I can't calm my mind and concentrate completely. Please guide me." The monk said, "If we have too much of something, then our mind runs away from it. Like for that rich man, good food is normal for him. But if something we have in limited quantity and we get that, then we always appreciate it and become happy when we get it. Like for you, that food is in limited quantity, so you appreciate it. But if we need something we don't have any, then first, we all the time dream for it, think about it and want to get it at any cost. But if anything is attached with our life, then the mind disappears and then you don't see the taste of food, you just need it at any cost. You get full satisfaction and infinite happiness. But this happens when our mind gets absent. We try hard to put our mind, a few tries to put our mind on study, whereas few of us try to put our mind on our work. But you often observe that we are often unable to put our mind on any specific thing. Because our mind always puts us from one thing to the second and then to the third thing. And it keeps continuing the same pattern for forever. Our mind doesn't know satisfaction, but our mind knows only wandering from here to there. Further, the monk said, our mind wants to leave what we have and want to get what we lost. So this is the root cause of all our problems. This is the reason why our relationships are not working these days now. Have a look at your past. Did your mind stop anywhere, or it keeps you rushing every time and everywhere? The disciple asked, so, if our mind is made to put us in a rush, then how can we stop it? The monk said, meditation brings order and the mind keeps us running. The mind gives us greed and meditation gives us vision to see the greed. The mind asks to hold everything, but meditation on our mind says, know what you already have. Meditation gives us concentration. Concentration on our mind. But we often made mistakes to understand about meditation. Let's understand it with a few examples. When we listen to our favorite music, we get so much involved in that music that we not only forget our past or future, but we forget ourselves too. Or when we meet someone we truly love, we forget, mine and yours. So we become that instant itself. We start living mindfully. So that is called true meditation. So you see, it happens on its own. We didn't do anything. This is called a true meditation. This is what Gautam Buddha is teaching us. You can't walk the path until you become the path yourself. So here we are, that instant, that particular second, becomes the same. On the flip side, when we want to become anything or want to achieve anything, even if that is meditation or God, that supreme consciousness, then our mind starts controlling us and we lose our concentration. And then true meditation can never happen. That's why when we try to do meditation, it never happens, as we are not trying to do it but our mind is trying to achieve it, which can never happen.